All right, we're going to do some Romanian deadlifts. They're called Romanian deadlifts or straight leg deadlifts or stiff leg deadlifts. I basically do them with a slight bend in the knee. I'm very not flexible, so I'm going to start by just stretching a little bit my hamstrings. This is a hamstring exercise, and so the way I do it, and again, you should always consult a doctor and all that stuff, is I bend my knees a little bit and stick my glutes out. So I'm going to grab the bar, and I straighten my back, and I kind of lock it in, stick my chest out, and then just come down and then pull up with my hamstrings. Keep the chest out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out when you come up. That's how I do it. Okay, that's really light. I'm barely feeling it. I'm pretty much, I need more weight because that's not enough for me. So I'm going to move the camera back so you can get a better view here of what I'm doing. All right, so now I want to add some weight here. I'm going to add 50 pounds. So this will be, if you're curious, this is going to be 95 pounds here, which is, you know, it could be sufficient to work your muscles depending on how strong you are. This is my favorite exercise for hamstrings. I know a lot of gyms have leg curl machines, and I cannot use those. My old home gym back in the day also had a leg curl machine and a leg extension machine, and my body just doesn't work for me. Too much pain. I hurt myself once with the leg extension. I can still do leg curls, but I've just dropped them. They just make my knees feel weird. So, all right, refocus. Try to get a bunch of reps here on this one. Here we go. Huss. That was 12. That's good. That was 12. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I try to really not feel it in my lower back. It does work your lower back. I'm going to go ahead and tally that as one rep. One set, rather. I'm not going to count the first one. I try not to feel it in my lower back when I'm doing it. So I wasn't watching myself when I did it, but basically the way I do it is you stick your glutes out and then you just come down, and then when you come up, you're trying to lift with your hamstrings. You're trying to lift with your hamstrings, right? At the same time, I try to really focus on the hamstrings and glutes. And I try not to engage the lower back, but I can feel it in my lower back, which means that I probably need to work on my form and my flexibility. There's this guy at the gym, younger guy. I think he's like 19 years old, you know. He's in really good shape. This kid, he's really into basketball. He's just a young kid, you know, really good shape. Really lean, and he's really flexible. He's got the best form. Like, he can go all the way down. And it's funny because I was at the gym, and there was this other guy there, and I was watching this other guy. I'm like, damn, that guy's got some good flexibility on the RDLs. I'm like, I didn't want to stare. Like, I don't want to be staring at some dude, you know, thinking, wow, he's got good form. And I saw him again later, and it's like, oh, it was the same guy. He just had grown a goatee, so I didn't recognize him. And I was thinking, I can recognize that form anywhere. So when someone has really good form like that guy, you can tell. His form is 10 times what my form is. My form is terrible. I really need to work on my flexibility. I've got a yoga class that I went to last week, and I might go tomorrow. I might go tomorrow to the yoga class. I think yoga is great. Props to anyone who works out and does yoga and all that stuff. That's so good. So good for you. All right. Get back to work. Less talking, more work. I forgot to add weight, but that's okay. I'm going to try to get 12. That's an airplane. Oh yeah, that was nice. Oh, I could feel it. I could feel it. I was gonna stand here for a minute, just recover from that, because that's intense. So that's 2 sets. 2 sets. Still feeling it in my lower back, still feeling it, which is fine. It's supposed to work your lower back. You know, your lower back has muscles, but don't want to overdo it. You got to be really careful with these, you know? Really careful with the RDLs. Always be careful with RDLs. There's that other exercise. It's called good mornings. I don't do those, but that's an old school exercise Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do, is good mornings. That's in his book. It's in one of his books on bodybuilding. I kind of want to do some RDLs with heavy dumbbells, but I'm concerned about picking these up off the floor, you know, because like they're really heavy, and I don't know. I don't know if I can deadlift them off the floor. I like having them up on a platform. It's just a little bit easier for me to grab them. I have a bench, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll come up with a solution so I can do those. These really kick my butt, right? These are only 95 pounds too. It's pretty weak, but it's RDLs. I'm not that strong, but you got to start somewhere, right? Strength is a secondary goal for me. My goal is to be as healthy as possible, both mentally and physically. So like this morning, I did some mathematics today when I woke up, and quite a bit of mathematics actually. I even made a math video, so if you follow me on my other channel, I'll be posting that at some point, maybe tomorrow. It was kind of a fun video, for me at least. All right, here we go, lightweight. Probably just gonna do one more of these. I don't know, really feeling it here. Oh yeah, that's good. Just it's really working my hamstrings. They feel really, really worked. I think I've lifted weights like 5 days in a row now or something. I'm ready for a day where I don't lift and I do like some type of cardio or something like that, because I've noticed that, you know, 6 days, after 6 days of straight lifting, I need a break usually. And I'm getting there. I'm definitely feeling it. So yeah, subscribe, like for more content, and all of the stuff, my entire gym is in the link in the description of this video in case you want to work out with me. All right, let's keep working out.